Hey folks, hope everybody's doing well out there. It's the middle of October, and here in New England it's getting a little colder. More layers are coming on, and usually that means a change in my carry. So I thought today would be a great day to talk about my summer and warm weather carry that I've been pretty much consistently carrying for the past 4 or 5 months, with a few changes here and there. It's a relatively minimalistic setup, at least for my standards, although some of you out there may think, wow, that's crazy, that's overkill, you're carrying too much, but this works great for me. A lot of functionality in this setup, and I like it, and that's what matters. So we're just going to break this down part by part. As always, guys, thanks for tuning in, thanks for watching the channel, and I hope to continue to create content over the next few months here. I've been in a little bit of a rut and just busy with life. But thanks all for sticking with me. Starting with the foundation of my carry system. This is my Ruger LCR and 38 Special. It's a snub-nosed revolver. Many of you guys have seen my review on the LCR that I did probably over a year ago at this point. I can't exactly remember when that was, but this is just an excellent firearm. One of my favorites. I have not found many other handguns that just work this well for my carry style, my lifestyle. I just love how compact it is, how lightweight it is. It's fun to shoot. The trigger's great. A lot of snubbies are just kind of painful for me, and not to say that this one, you're going to spend all day at the range blasting through 38 Special rounds, but I do enjoy shooting it. I enjoy carrying it. It's just an excellent pistol. I can't recommend it highly enough if you are looking for a snub-nosed revolver for concealed carry. I've been carrying it in this Alpha Concealment holster. This is just an Alpha Concealment Appendix holster. Very simple. Just a single clip there. I really enjoy Appendix carry, especially with a revolver. This just really hides away, which is pretty essential for my concealment style and my lifestyle, basically. I can't have anything printing due to my work situation, and this just hides away, and it's been great. It's held up well. I've had this holster for a while too, and it's gotten a lot of use, a lot of carry time, no problems at all. In terms of carry ammo, I have changed a little bit on this over the years. I've been doing a good amount of research on this subject, and I started to realize that a hollow point out of a short barrel, like on a snub-nosed revolver, really doesn't have the consistent expansion that you would want to see out of a defensive round. There was a great video by Lucky Gunner where Chris talks about using wad cutters in a defensive capacity out of a snub-nosed revolver. So I started kind of getting down into the wad cutter loads. I tried a bunch out. I settled on this. This is a Federal 158 grain semi-wad cutter, and this again is just standard pressure. This is not plus P. I like standard pressure rounds out of the LCR because I like to train with what I'm going to carry, and I don't like going to the range and shooting plus P rounds. Even a box of ammo, it's just uncomfortable, and I also like being able to hit what I'm aiming at, and I just find that the standard pressure loads work just fine, at least for the intended role of the LCR for me and how I see it as a part of my system. The one thing with the semi-wad cutters like this is they are a little harder to feed into the cylinder when you're performing a reload. So as a backup, I do carry 6 Hornady Critical Defense. These are 110 grain standard pressure loads, and they have a little bit better of an expansion record out of a snub-nosed revolver like the LCR, and they're easy to shoot. And Hornady makes a great round. So both, this is kind of the setup that I've been carrying, and that's always changing, but that's been the consistent setup for maybe the past 5 months or so. I've always liked carrying a self-defense blade as a last-ditch defensive tool, and I've been carrying this Kabar TDI on and off for years now. This was designed as a weapons retention tool for law enforcement, and obviously it's pretty straightforward in the way it's used. It doesn't require a lot of specific training. It's pretty intuitive to just grab and be able to use this motion to get your way out of a sticky situation, shall we say, especially if someone is trying to gain control of your firearm. It's a relatively affordable knife. I think they run around $40, but the sheaths that come with them are usually garbage. So this is one by Alpha Concealment, very similar to my Alpha Concealment holster for my LCR. And so it's a good idea to budget a little extra money for a nice sheath made by one of the many sheath makers out there making products for the TDI. I do just have some self-fusing repair tape around the handle just to increase my traction on the grip. This actually rides at about 11 o'clock on my belt. I like having everything up front, so my LCR usually is around 12:30 or 1, and then my TDI is right on the other side of my belt buckle, and it can be either accessed cross draw with my right hand like this, or I can withdraw it with my left hand straight up like this. For utility, I've been using this Leatherman Squirt PS4 for quite some time now. What a great little tool, very compact, very lightweight. I always like saving as much space as I can. As you can see, I've got a lot of stuff in my belt and in my pockets, so it always makes a big difference. Everything I need pretty much on here. A few screwdriver bits, scissors, a small knife blade for utility purposes, and a file along with those pliers. Just a great value. Get one of these if you're looking for a good everyday carry multi-tool. Flashlight, Streamlight Microstream. I have several of these. This one I've had for probably about 4 or 5 years, and it is just an excellent, excellent everyday carry light. It runs on a single AAA battery, which I like. I like using those common batteries for my everyday carry. I think, off the top of my head, puts out about 35 to 40 lumens. It might be more than that. I'm going to have to double check on that one. I'm sorry for not having that info. But I find that it's bright enough for almost everything that I use a flashlight for, especially just for EDC purposes. I've got some nice lights, but you can't beat the size and the carryability of a Streamlight Microstream. Again, I have several. I think they're under $20. An excellent deal, and it'll last you. It'll last you a long time and a lot of use. Great light. So that's it, folks. This is my warm weather EDC. This works for me. Part of the fun of all of this is that we get to figure out what works best for, our individual lifestyles and carry preferences. Above all, stay safe, stay prepared. Thanks again, as always, for watching this video. We'll talk to you soon.